giving chances after cheating. So do you think that it's worth it to give second chances after cheating?
There was a case of this girl who was an event planner.
Okay.
The boyfriend told her that the brother wants to get married, and that if she could help as an event planner plan the wedding. So she carried the whole burden on her head, trying to subsidize prices for lots of things, because come on, it's a man's brother that wants to get married. But then on the long run, a day to the wedding, one of the friends called and said, "Hey, come, I don't want you to find out this on the wedding day. So I just want to be truthful. My conscience, I can't live with myself. It's actually your man that is getting married that you're planning this whole wedding for."
Some people cannot show their chats to their partner. They cannot expose them to their partner because they know. In fact, whatever your spirit is telling you that your partner will not like, that is unfaithfulness. So just
avoid that.
Just avoid that, because it goes beyond. For God's sake, you have been mad. You are in love with somebody. That person should cross your mind in 24 hours, no more than 50 times.
There are people that are. What's that sickness called again?
Is it asthmatic?
No. when there are some persons that are addicted to sex.
Okay.
And it affects them such that if it happens, they need to have sex to be calm. So if you are not
sickness,
so I rather keep the feelings to die than make him notice that I am in love with him.
You see? The success of every relationship is built on the foundation of trust. But there's nothing too terrible as discovering that your partner is restlessly cheating. Welcome once again, amazing and inspiring viewers, to this inspiring podcast show, Uproot the Issue podcast. A podcast that is passionate about you and everything that has to do with you, your family, and the society at large. And in today's conversation, we will try as much as possible to dissect into a problem that is affecting you and most other persons living around you, which is giving chances after cheating. So do you think that it's worth it to give second chances after cheating? Join us in this conversation. Of course, the question I would love to ask you before we start these conversations, have you in any way cheated on your partner before? Do you think that your partner deserves to be given a second chance after cheating? Or how will you get to react when you find out that love of your life is cheating on you with someone else? Join us in this conversation. I'm so happy today to have in this talk show room General Ode and Miss Oyeyabasi. Of course, I would love them to introduce themselves. I know them as relationship coach. They talk everything about relationships. So I would love to know them, sir.
Right. Ladies first.
All right, ladies first. Okay, we start then.
Okay, my name is Uyai Udofia. And of course, I am a relationship therapist. I am an OAP as well. And I am also an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I think I will just copy and paste. Basically, I talk relationship. I'm also an OAP, and I'm also an entrepreneur. I do business, but the business of entertainment, basically.
All right, viewers, as a good student, I love to copy a lot. That's why I've never failed exam before, because I copy so well. I am your favorite host, Ekemini Ekwere. Of course, if you've listened to them, I am inside everything they are doing. Thank you very much. All right, General Ode, you see this thing, cheating in a relationship, I do feel many persons may give meaning to it, because the way you see cheating may not be the same way I see cheating. You see, some persons may say, cheating, lying to my partner, abusing my partner, or getting to deceive my partner. Necessarily may not be cheating, but having sex with some other person outside my partner may be cheating. So let's hear from you. What do you think, or how do you see cheating?
Basically, I see cheating as just breaking the trust that is build around the confine of that relationship. Anything that is either emotional or physical that is unfaithful to your partner, that is cheating for me. So it goes beyond just having sex with another person.
Right.
Sometimes the way you chat with the opposite sex, sometimes the way you greet, the way you tap, the way you call the opposite sex. Like some people don't know that. Sometimes like my love should only be restricted to the person, but we just generally say, my love come, my love go, my love.
My
so you now have plenty my love everywhere. And you're surprised why you are not stable. So those things I just see cheating as, and if your partner will not be comfortable with even the way you chat, that is unfaithful. So those things are just, some people cannot show their chats to their partner. They cannot expose them to their partner because they know. In fact, whatever your spirit is telling you that your partner will not like, that is unfaithfulness. So just avoid that. Just avoid that because it goes beyond. See, having sex is like the extreme end of it. It's like the extreme end. It has gone beyond some levels. It has crossed waters, 7 seas and mountains. Then it finally lands on sex. So the process is cheating and unfaithfulness.
Oh, wow.
Do away with it.
Some persons are feeling cute right now. All right, so let me turn to my favorite broadcast. Do you see, anytime I see you, there's something I sense around you.
Okay, and what is that?
I see admiration.
Oh, really?
All right, so Ms. Oyabasi, I feel that there are certain, it's just like a traffic light, when red blinks, you know that, Omo, you need to stop, or you don't have to move here.
Yeah.
So I believe when yellow comes up, it notifies you that you should get ready. So of course, in relationship, I believe that could be filtered in. How can we possibly get to know, what are those signs? Why is this guy behaving like this? Or why is this lady, posting this kind of attitude? I think there are signs of cheating that I can know, yes, my girlfriend is actually cheating or my boyfriend is cheating.
Okay, so there are so many signs.
Not even one.
There are many signs. Okay, what I would tell viewers is that we have different individuals, we have different personalities in relationship, and as we are different, we have different ways of behaving. So what this person may see as to be a sign or to be a symbol of cheating may not necessarily be the same for the other. But in all of this, there are generally, ways that there are general ways that one could see and then detect this person is acting funny. There's something wrong. And
life is not straight.
You could begin to sense cheating when your partner's device is locked without an explanation. Let's say your partner very well. It doesn't keep passwords to his device. But for some reason he started doing that. That should be a call for action. And again, it could be that there is nothing. It could be just you being curious about nothing. But at the same time, it could be something, because I don't see any reason why suddenly your phone is locked. Suddenly you're on airplane mode when I am around. Suddenly we want to answer call and you're moving away. You don't want me to listen to the conversation. Suddenly you're hiding your chats. You don't want me to see. Suddenly I can't touch your phone anymore. Suddenly I can't just do anything with your device.
I think he wants you to be serious.
Over what exactly?
Over the relationship. He needs you to be serious, man.
Another way to know if your partner is cheating could be if the intimacy increases or reduces. If a man goes out to cheat and then he comes back, the intimacy may reduce or increase depending on the individuals. A man would lose interest in the woman because he doesn't like her anymore. Come on, he's having an affair with some other person. Let's say sexually cheating. And at the same time, the guilt in him may make him to double it times 2. So you get the scenario. If it's someone that is always, let's just say I am in a relationship. My man and I, we've been having sex, and we've been meeting each other's orders, boot for boot, and all of that. And all of a sudden, the man changed. Suddenly you don't want to touch me again. Yes, there may be a chance that he may reduce the sexual intimacy, or he may double it up because he doesn't want me to notice that he's actually cheating.
Wow.
So if it's too high, you suspect.
Yeah.
If it's too low,
What happened?
there was a case of this girl who was an event planner.
Okay.
The boyfriend told her that the brother wants to get married, and that if she could help as an event planner plan the wedding. So she carried the whole burden on her head, trying to subsidize prices for a lot of things, because come on, it's a man's brother that wants to get married. But then on the long run, a day to the wedding, one of the friends called and said, "Hey, come, I don't want you to find out this on the wedding day. So I just want to be truthful. My conscience, I can't live with myself. It's actually your man that is getting married, that you're planning this whole wedding for." So I am thinking, possibly if she had paid attention enough, one way or the other, there may have been a sign that she would have been updated. But then that was so sad.
I just believe just like John the Baptist, she actually came to prepare the way, for the main events to take place.
But some people could be so wicked. Why would you do that?
Possibly, there must have been causes. That's what leads us to this next question. So because naturally, I don't believe I will just have, there's something I sense about, when a lady feels the chasm within me, I don't feel I can, just wake up one day and be funny. So there must have been that this lady that I have been really placing my fantasy about, all of a sudden I'm actually becoming a different John Aye in the belly of the fish, of course. So there must have been causes why I actually act so.
Yeah.
So for my brothers out there, because I know they will cheer me very well now. And to my sisters there, I beg. What should be let's get this done. What should be the causes? Because I don't just believe it's just sex-wise for, reaching out to another person. I believe somehow there must be distraction on the track. So, General Lode, what do you think? Because I know you have levels of experience in this. being a man and we're a boy sometimes.
Yes, we're a boy.
So what are those causes of infidelity?
Okay, I was talking somewhere and I tried my best to just crush them. There are many, but if you want to summarize these causes, you say one, for the man, it could be lack of sexual satisfaction from the partner. Partner is not giving
the way she should give.
Knowing where he's coming from, what he has seen and what he has experienced. So this person is not. That's why I always tell husbands that are newly married, don't bring a copy and paste. That is, your ex used to somersault in the ceiling. This one now, ask this one, do you like somersaulting? So every
phone I go put out some fire.
Every sexual experience should have understanding to discuss. The way she like it might not be the way I like it. So once there's that imbalance, and I tell people discuss about it, there's nothing wrong. You discuss with your wife, okay, how do you want it? But some people don't want to ask. They just do what they were doing when they were boys, and when the thing doesn't work, say, let me go back to that my ex that used to deliver, but you are my wife, just be here.
Really?
So when they don't have sexual satisfaction,
they will look out.
And then for women, when they are not loved enough, when they are not given the necessary attention, when they are not taken care of. For women, cheating does not just come. It grows over time. They begin to build a wall outside of their man when they are not loved. You don't give them attention. You don't take care of them. You are not always around. So even the sexual urge will not even come. Yeah. That's why I tell husbands, it's not the time you want to make love that you begin to show the woman that you love her. If I want to have a good sex in the night with your wife, you start in the morning as she's leaving.
And process the way.
Give her a peck.
God bless you, sir.
In the afternoon, you send her a text.
Really?
You just send some flowers, send some
At
tea.
least a
And she's
vibration.
coming in the evening, her temperature is ready for every other thing. You understand? So when this is lacking, when love is lacking for the women and sexual satisfaction is not okay for the men, they just, and some men also, when they don't get the respect they need from their wife, they don't get erection.
Wow.
That's the truth. When you don't respect me, if a woman insults me, abuses me, despite all I do, the sex urge will die. So I will go to somewhere else to just
hang around.
That is why you see some men will go and meet a girl. You now look at the girl and look at the wife.
Nothing to be
See,
compared.
what's the difference? What's this now? So sometimes where they get this respect, they can easily just give out.
Sir,
Like that.
as an addendum to what you've just tendered, I remember that I once interviewed my lecturer. He didn't know I'm a student. And I asked him one funny question during the Valentine season. I asked him, sir, what do you really feel about this season? He told me that one thing he detests so much, and he has seen that is very, it has become kind of a predominant attitude in ladies, is this entitlement mentality. Having that mentality that they should be cared for, they should be given that attention. That you should not stay one day without reaching out to your woman. But do they reciprocate this? And I believe that is one of the causes of this cheating, because I can't be in a situation where I call you, because my life, I channel my calendar and I channel my timetable. Oh, this is what I'm doing in the morning. This is what I should do in the afternoon. And this is what should happen in the evening. So I call you in the morning, the afternoon, the evening. I'm the one caring here. I'm the one giving you attention here. And you've never, for once, tried as much as possible to waste that your airtime to reach out to me.
If I can say something, women are psychologically, physically, and even emotionally built to receive.
Waiting there, but wait, what have we done?
That's the build of a women are meant to receive. So the man is supposed to be the chaser.
Yeah.
It's not as if most times they don't remember. It's not as if most times they don't care, but they feel I should not be the one chasing this man every day.
Okay.
If you understand this, you won't have a problem with a woman. They remember you all through
Why would
their
you say,
day.
of course?
No, because that's the truth. That's the truth.
They remember you all through their day, but they cannot just pick phone now and say, how are you doing? It looks as if they are the one trying to build
They
a
are
relationship.
desperate or something.
Desperate, stuff like that. So you as the man now, you are the chaser. They are meant to receive. They carry baby, they receive love, so they receive. You call, you text, except there is some kind of emergency that they might want to say, oh, let me quickly reach my man or stuff like that. But don't just expect that every woman that comes your way, you should be calling, she should be calling, you should just be. That is one thing that a lot of men just build around them that put them in problem. Let these women be, call them. You cannot call a text message, just I love you. You don't even need to write much. Just her seeing this text message from you, a WhatsApp
Just
chat.
imagine the blush.
You do
I've been around ladies, so I've listened to a lot of conversation. A lady once said, and it's true, and she's not the only one. Some time ago, I found myself in that category. She said, I rather keep the feelings to die than make him notice that I am in love with him.
You see, I thought that.
You see, so she's like, even if I am dying in love with him, I will keep it until I am so sure that he is deeply in love with me before I can disclose mine.
Now we go into the well now.
So you see, that doesn't mean that she doesn't love you, especially if it is at first instance, or I mean, you guys newly met. It's still fresh and all of that. She wants you to chase her. She wants to
Be the hunter.
be convinced that you're really into what you want. Then before she can release herself, like, okay, have me.
Like me, I've been married for more than 7 years.
This year.
But my wife still expects that I do, and I do it. Like this morning before coming, I had to call her. How are you? I'm coming for an interview. Oh, thank you for checking up on me. I still, even if she doesn't call me, I do my best to call. So no matter how busy, that's just a way to prove that there's something going on and you care about this person. For God's sake, you have been you are in love with somebody. That person should cross your mind in 24 hours, no more than 50 times. So each of those moments, even if you are very busy, a short text
is very important.
Can go a long way.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think cheating or infidelity could be, inherited from either the father or the father can a kind of hereditary stuff like
Really? You didn't see anything
transfer.
No, the truth is that people inherit both negative and
positive things.
Really? It's running through the bloodline.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob inherited some kind of delay in childbirth, and they lied. All of them lied through their journey. Abraham lied, Isaac lied, some part of their life. So it follows. So if you are talking about the influence of parents on their children,
yes,
basically parents these days need to be very careful because children are more smarter than we were in our days. Very smart. So I will say that when it comes to how parents influence these behaviors, one is the parents most times do not set the necessary boundaries to let their children know that this is where you are not supposed to cross, this is where you are not supposed to be, and the behaviors the parents, the way they behave in the house.
Yeah.
The truth is that if I am in the house and my children are around, there are some calls I make that these children pay attention to. Because mommy is not around does not mean you will now pick call and say, oh, okay, maybe how are you? And they know that you are not talking to mommy.
Daddy, who are you talking
Daddy, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to auntie.
You're talking to auntie. You are beginning to hide. You are beginning to do some things. And I think parents should sometimes to deliberately enforce some emotional balance for their children, because some of them just expect their children to be successful academically. They don't care about their emotional balance, because if they care about, they will balance it in such a way that these children will respect boundaries, relationship they find themselves and know that this is not good, this is good. That's beyond what they even teach us in school. So parents are supposed to take care of this aspect.
All right. So, Ms. Oyai, just before we call it a wrap, you see, I've also noticed that this cheating of a thing, one thing that is very difficult is forgiveness. Like trying to forgive the partner. It's so difficult to record, especially if you are new, like this relationship thing now, just you are a new birth, So, do you think giving second chances after cheating, do you see it as a risk?
It depends. I'd say.
Is it on the level?
Yes, it depends. It depends.
Okay.
No matter the love, there are things to consider. One, is this person worth it? Have they cheated before? What happened? Why did they cheat? When did they cheat? What did they cheat for? You just need to put those things into consideration. Did they cheat because you weren't there? Cheating, it must not necessarily mean that they slept with someone else. Let's say they cheated on you emotionally and you caught them. Why did they cheat? Were you giving emotional present? Did you give that present before they cheated? If it was your fault, although I don't believe that you cheat, someone is cheating on me, because if I do something wrong and you're not comfortable about it, kindly walk away. You're not a tree. They didn't plant you. Walk away. But if you think it can be resolved, let's talk about it. Don't go cheating because I did something. Okay. So if the reason is valid enough, you could look into it. When they cheated, it could be that you did something to drive them to behave that way. So you need to consider that what they cheated for. If it was sexually, it could be an health issue. There are people that are, what's that sickness called again?
Is it asthmatic?
No. There are some persons that are addicted to sex.
Okay.
And it affects them such that if it happens, they need to have sex to be calm. So if you are not
Sickness.
so
And it's mostly
it's
most
actually a
applicable to
medical
ladies.
term. I forgot, it skipped my mind, but then I knew there's something like that. Yeah,
kind
but
of.
but it's something you should consider. There is something wrong. You should be more considered about helping the person on how to heal and all of that.
And what happens to me?
You didn't get what I. Let me break it down. You should be more concerned about seeking therapy for the person to heal. Let's her come out, or him come out from what he is suffering from,
Okay.
and let's see if they will still behave that way. And you could also look through their past too.
Okay.
With their previous relationships. Is this person a cheater? Let's just check. Let me check your life. Why did your ex leave you? Why did you leave your ex? Were you cheating? How did the relationship end? So those are the things that you should consider before you think of giving a chance, because some stuff like that could break trust. And believe me, once trust is broken,
It's broken.
it's broken. It takes a lot of hard work to mend it, if it can be mendable at all, and it kills love. It's damaged the relationship. So
Ooh, of course, when we talk about cheating, it is not necessarily about sex, but there's something you need to understand, that in every aspect of infidelity, there should be in a relationship sexual communication. Understand that you don't have to introduce some strange styles inside your relationship. Discuss with your partner if he or she is comfortable with this kind of novelty you are bringing up. At the same time, breaking a trust in a relationship is not really necessary, because it ruins the commitment you guys have built so far. This has been great, a moment of discuss, but before I call it a close, let me turn to General Ode and ask him the final question for the boys. So, sir, in just a parting statement, I would love you to tell us how we can handle a cheat. Because I don't just believe, yes, after the lady cheating, we have to throw her away. She should be given some sort of treatment,
The Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge."
Okay.
He who cheats does not have knowledge. He's just being led astray. So basically, I would just want the boys to read more about who they are and how they can be better. And it goes beyond the fear of God. There are people that have the fear of God and still cheat. So you have to build your integrity, build your self-worth, build your intellect. Just build yourself all around and understand that you are a better person, you are loved, you are okay. And just go out there and express your life. Don't be someone that is not stable.
Yeah,
Integrity
just
is key. You're just floating. So stick one place and build. Don't build scatter, go build scatter, go build scatter, go build scatter. At 45, you are still trying to.
Yeah. Even at 60, you are still building.
as well.
All right. So, Miss Oyeyabasi, what is your advice to so many ladies that must have been shattered emotionally? Because I believe, yes, sometimes women, we withstand the emotional trauma, but ladies suffer through a lot, especially those that have invested their all, yes, in the relationship.
Their spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful ladies, I would like to tell you out there that was cheated on, you are special. You are unique. You are. Have you looked at yourself? You are a full package. So why would you go dying? Why are you killing yourself? It's their loss. He cheated on you. It's his loss, darling. So just move on and understand that there is a better man for you out there.
Wow, the advice is very clear. And I believe that you understand what my two guests have said. And if you want me to reiterate, I will say again that as a man, try as much as possible to build yourself. It's more beyond the fear of God, because you may even have the fear of God and you still be cheating. You may still be cheating and you can always be cheating. At the same time, as a lady, if you must have been shattered emotionally, try as much as possible to remember that you are courageous. You are that beautiful one. And the greatest mystery, the good Lord has created. This has been a wonderful, fantastic, inspiring discuss. Of course, in Uproot the Issue podcast. A very well thank you to you, my consistent viewers. If you are a new bird, please try as much as possible to locate the subscription button and click on the icon there so you keep on posted with whatsoever we have next. And I really love to say a very big thank you to General Ode, the man that joined the military by force. Of course, I really appreciate the fact that I reached out to him and he honored this invitation. And to my broadcaster, I really, I admire you a lot. Thank you very much for always trying and sticking to this particular podcast too. Until next episode, you are wonderfully and graciously made. Stay safe.